Hi, U.S. History. Happy weekend. Hope you're doing well. Here is your work for the week 6, May 11th through the 15th. Just a quick reminder that we are going to pick up with our Zooming, same time, same groups on Tuesday. So here we go. For Monday, obviously you're reading and watching your weekly plan. You're going to begin work on an assignment, a project this week on creating a 4-minute documentary. We did something with this, like this, when we did Lewis and Clark, the expedition. You had to do a 4-minute documentary about them. And so this will use the same process. So go and take a look at this assignment after you watch this and look at everything that you'll need to do. Here's the quick rundown. You'll select 3 of these different categories of reforms to do some research on. You'll also, in addition to learning about the reforms and legislation that was passed or constitutional amendments that were made, you will make some connections to modern day reforms that are in similar categories. Okay. Now, in addition to the assignment sheet here, you have a research guide. This will help you organize the information. So you can either print this out and handwrite it, or you may type right into it and the boxes will expand. The research will be due end of day on Tuesday. The documentary, however, will be due on Friday. But I put it up here so that you would know that it's coming and you can spend some time and work on it every day, a little bit every day. For Tuesday, we'll Zoom. And you'll work on your research guide for your documentary. And so I can take questions during the Zoom. We can go over it if you have any questions as to what you need to do. For Wednesday, you'll have 2 graphic organizers, one on the temperance movement and one on women's suffrage. So we looked at these movements earlier on in the school year. We looked at the beginning of the movements. So now you're going to look at where the fruits of their labor brought them. So, for example, with the temperance movement, prohibition starts to take hold of the nation, and that gets passed. And then the women's suffrage movement, you start to see more and more states granting women the right to vote during this time period, which ultimately leads to a constitutional amendment. So you'll take a look at that information. For Thursday, we'll Zoom again, and your assignment will revolve around Teddy Roosevelt. So President Teddy Roosevelt, he's had many different roles in the government, but throughout it all, he was a big conservationist, and not many people know that. So this will get you started studying him, and then we'll delve more in depth to the progressive presidents next week. And then for Friday, you will finish up and post your 4-minute documentary. So that's something that you really should be taking the time to work on most days. Even if you just take 10 minutes, do the research, 10 minutes on the slideshow, and then you're going to use Screencastify to record over. Now, we can go over that on our Zoom on Tuesday just to refresh how to use it. It is a Google extension. I'm actually using it right now. It looks like this pink arrow. So hopefully that will work. And if we run into technology issues, tech glitches because Screencastify doesn't work, there are some other things that we can do so you can still do the assignment. So no worries about that. So that is about it for your assignments this week. Again, if you need me in any way at any time, email or text. And, of course, you can always reach out and ask questions at the Zoom sessions. We'll still continue with those this week. So I hope you have a great weekend. Get outside. It's beautiful out right now. Go for a walk, go for a run. Help your parents in the yard. And I will see you on Tuesday. Take care.